Hello everyone. In this video we will be studying about impact with infinite mass. The derivation of impact with infinite mass was sent to you all earlier. I hope you all must have gone through this derivation. Let's revise it and we will see one numerical based on it. Impact with infinite mass. For this concept you have to consider a ball is dropped from height h1. For first rebounds, its height is h2. As consider 1 for ball and 2 for floor. As floor is not going to move after impact, its initial and final velocity is 0. When ball was at the top, it has potential energy. As soon as it gets dropped down, potential energy gets converted to kinetic energy. So potential energy is equal to kinetic energy. mgh is equal to half mv square. So v is equal to under root of 2gh. As initial and final velocities of floor are 0, equation becomes E is equal to v divided by u. So we have to put values for v and u. Under root of 2gh2 divided by under root of 2gh1. U is initial velocity for this ball when we dropped it for height h1, so that here is 2gh1, and when v velocity was there, it was for h2 height. So equation becomes E is equal to under root of 2gh2 divided by 2gh1. So finally E is equal to under root of h2 by h1. Now let's see one numerical. A ball is dropped from a height of 12 meter upon a horizontal slab. If it rebounds to a height of 9 meter, find out coefficient of restitution. Also find out height of second rebounds. So I have drawn here diagram. A ball was dropped from height of 12 meter. For first rebounds, its height is 9 meter, and we have to find out answer for second rebounds. So E is equal to under root of h2 by h1. h2 is 9 meter, h1 is 12 meter. So after solving this, E is 0.87. Now we have to find out answer for h3. We already have calculated answer for E, which is 0.87. So E is equal to under root of h3 by h2. So 0.87 is equal to under root of h3 by 9. So after solving this, h3 is 6.84 meter. Thank you.